First of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. It's going to be the order management training webinar. I'm going to share the webinar with Maria Bezans. A lot of you might know already Maria Bezans. It's the order management training webinar. What is order management? Very simply, it's actually the management of your team orders, where you actually, each one of you who has representatives, sales leaders under as a downline, in order to make sure that that those people will place an order. So simple like that. Order management is not a one-day process. It doesn't take place just at the end of the campaign, but is conducted throughout the whole campaign by contacting all your representatives, either if they are existing representatives or new representatives, and you do order management throughout the campaign in order to ensure that they continuously are placing their orders. Actually, if you think about it, the order management actually starts from the first day you appoint someone, and you want to make sure that that person has orders and that person will place those orders. It's your responsibility actually to contact every representative in your team, because you want to make sure that everybody will place an order. And it's really important step, because that's the only way you will be able to get feedback, to get support and help from your upline, either if that upline is your sales leader, is your team leader, or is the area sales manager. And what I would suggest in cases like this, it's if you call them and you give them a feedback 5 days before the order management day, before the orders go in, you will have the time, they will have actually the time to come back and support you in any issue you might have. So it's just a very quick example what can happen if one of your representatives or your representatives do not place an order with Avon. If someone doesn't place an order, you'll not get a commission of that thing. The second thing is, if a lot of people do not place an order, then in some cases you might lose your status, which is really important, and you have worked very hard to reach that level. The second thing is, how do you think the customers of the representative will feel if they give them orders and that representative do not place those orders? Will they be happy with the representative? No, they will be upset, exactly. And now, what will actually happen also with Avon? Will they be happy with Avon? So exactly, it's about the bad name. Then that representative will become inactive. And if someone becomes inactive for 2 campaigns, what happens? They are removed from the system, exactly. So we do not want anybody to be removed, because by now I'm very confident that you know how difficult it is to find some good representatives. Then again, if someone doesn't place his order or her order, then that person will not have brochures for the next campaign. So if someone misses a campaign, that means that probably he will miss the next campaign too, because he will not have any orders to go and deliver and get orders again. Then, as we exactly said already, it's going to have a negative impact on the company. And brand awareness, you know that better than me, it's really important in our business. So, as I told you before, we have an example to show you how order management can impact your business. Just for the sake of the example, we took an advanced sales leader that has 25 representatives, first generation representatives as downline, and has also 2 sales leaders. Each one of those sales leaders have 5 representatives. Now, if you see in the table on the right side, you will see that out of those people, if you manage to get 23 orders, which is 92% activity, but 23 out of 25, then your earnings will be £142. Now, if you get just 5 less orders out of the 25 representatives, then your earnings will be decreased to £126. Then, as you see, the less orders you get, the less money you earn. And at the end, if you get just a few orders out of the 25, then that advanced sales leader will lose its status. So what I say and what Maria says, order management equals with your money. Money, money, money. It's your earnings. So it's really, really important that the order management is conducted on the right way and on the right time. Just for the people that do not know, what happens if your representative places an order with Avon but does not pay for the previous order? That is just a reminder. First of all, the order will not be processed and will become held, and you will not be paid on this order as a commission until it's released. Secondly, held orders are not counted towards your status criteria. So even if you have 20 representatives and all of them place an order but none of them has paid the bill, then at the end of the day none of them will count. Third, after 13 days each held order will be deleted from the system. Finally, and that is really, really important, if your representative does not pay the owed balance for several campaigns, Avon will reclaim from you the earnings you received for that order. And that is a really important thing, because nobody wants to lose money. Now, Maria will support us and help us on how to conduct order management, because I think that is the most important part of the training today. Maria, do you want to carry on from here?
What do you think the first thing you should do before the due date, Debbie? So with order management for you guys, you're doing it obviously through the mail plans A to O, and I know you work with your ALM. So looking on your order day by mail plan, you should be contacting your new representatives and then also your existing representatives to check that they're placing an order. Open through the slide. So you set clear expectations from day one. So actually order management starts the day that you appoint the new representative. So in your appointment, so if you on appointment, when you're assigning the new representative, so that she's agreeing, ticking the box to say that she's going to be placing an order every campaign, and if she doesn't want to do it anymore, then she's going to let you know and give you a campaign's notice. That's first and foremost. So that's when you appoint her, or him, yes, sorry Julie. Then you help the new representative understand the potential impact to their business, so their loss of earnings, loss of incentives, i.e. the Smart Start. They have to place an on-time order to enable them online on time to get the Smart Start. Okay, everybody aware of that? So you're helping the new representative understand the potential impact to their business by placing on-time orders. Again, this is set in the appointment. And then your goal set on every contact. Who likes doing and revisits dreams and goals? Okay, little scenario for you then. What happens with a representative that just wants £50 to pay her gas bill? At the weekend she's taken out to dinner and she's proposed to. Now she's saving for a wedding. Yeah, always revisit the dreams and goals, because you can also get them down as a trainee sales leader, not only as a representative. Okay, and always check for their understanding, as I'm about to do to you. Is that quite clear, what I've just said from the initial appointment day? So you all have this on your order management sites, on your main website. Obviously I know that you have ALM, and area sales managers can have a look at the ALM through the sales leader sites, and I know you use both and ALM isn't as up to date. So I'm just showing you a screenshot here of my order section on your website. It's very important to check when you're looking at your order management that it's not on ALM, that you check on the website and make sure they haven't already placed, because sometimes you can have a look. Very true, Tita. If they earn £150 plus, the retention, they stay longer, and also you keep them and earn more money as a sales leader yourselves. So contact during the campaign. What type of contact do we need to be having with our representatives? Yeah, you go back and see them the week later, make sure they will be placing the new representative, and then maybe they need another visit or phone call before the orders go on, and then after the order to ensure they're placing the following order. Correct? Also, the other type of contact we've put into 3 stages. We've got our inactives, representatives that didn't place an order in the previous campaigns. Do we go and visit them and contact them and book in a removal call and get a customer list so that we can replace them on the territory? Brilliant. A removal call is a great call because actually if they're inactive, it's possibly because they're not earning enough money as a representative. So therefore you could offer them a sales leadership opportunity and they could become a sales leader. You can keep them, and also if not, you then can persuade them. Network territory, correct Paula, well done, gold star when I see you next. And also we can then take their customer list and go and replace them. Okay, for your new representatives then, you do your believe call, you revisit their dreams and goals, and you show them how to be a representative. So you show them how to do what you do successfully. On your achieve call, you show them how to place an order and how to increase their sales with the power of 3. And then on the achieve 2 call, you congratulate them and show them how to find more customers. And then order management day is the day after the mail plan. So I'm a D mail plan, so my orders should go on the Friday. My order management day is the Monday. So on that day, myself and all the sales leaders call all the new representatives if they haven't already placed their first order. They call their inactives and people that they've been speaking to throughout the campaign to remind them and to chase their order that they've said that they are going to place. Okay, what sort of challenges do we face during order management? Being able to contact them. That's why it's key to start when your results come down at the beginning of the campaign, because through one form or another, a social media, a text, a phone call, an email maybe, you will be able to make contact with them. Okay, if you're ignoring your calls, Karen, that's a big alarm bell going. Okay, so the contact methods we use is face-to-face, obviously the contact centre as well. We use the telephone, we use text, Facebook we've already talked about. Does anybody use ALM cards, the e-cards? Yeah, well done Amanda, they're fantastic, aren't they? They're really good and very useful to use and to show your teams how to use them as well. You also have the favourite email, and anybody use the POB for their order management? Okay, to use the POB, Michelle, for order management, for those representatives that you are having trouble getting hold of, you can email her through the national brochure so that they can get hold of a brochure, because maybe they haven't placed for one campaign, they've got no brochures, but they do want to place an order. You can share the POB through, which will obviously enable them to place an order then and get them back active. Really good idea to share with all your teams, but don't forget to share the national one, otherwise the orders will be going onto your account. Anybody else? The national one is on your front page of your website. Yeah, direct them to their own POB, Angela, that's very good, but if you can't get hold of them, actually sending them the national brochure can spur them on. Dropping a brochure through their door is a really good idea if you're in the area. Okay, George, I think I'm over to you.
Yes, thank you, Maria. And just getting to the last slide, I just want to honestly, you will make your life easier by getting maximum orders from your team, and that is not you're going to make your life easier, but you're going to earn more money at the end of the day. Also, always be proactive and update your upline or your area sales manager, because whenever you have a problem, and especially more experienced sales leaders or the area sales manager have the knowledge to support you and give you hints and tips on how you can manage a situation or an objection from the representative. And again, there is a golden rule, there is a golden secret behind that, and the secret is contact, and again contact every single one in your team. And at the end of the day, it's your team, you know them better than anyone else, and you are the only one that can make it happen. And always remember that order management equals with money, and actually your money and your earnings. Honestly, we thank you for being here today. We wish you all a great evening.